The reverse bullet hell genre is becoming more popular than ever, with games like survivorio at the top of the charts. And if you're looking to play more reverse bullet hell roguelike games, then look no further. Today I want to show you 5 of them and then rank them on a tier list at the same time. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure to like and subscribe. Magic Survival is known as the original or one of the original reverse bullet hell games. It was released on Halloween Day in 2019 in the Google Play Store and is still respected as a great game in the genre. Magic Survival has 5 different subjects, which are like heroes with unique skills, including a spirit that reduces all magic cooldowns by 2%. In addition, there are 24 different classes with unique abilities, including a warlock and mage. As you progress through the game, you can unlock other classes as well as increase proficiency points. There is one game mode in Magic Survival, a campaign where you fight for survival against waves of, I guess you can call them enemies. They're like magical blobs. And you can loot orbs, select magic to assist you in battle, upgrade the magic, and obtain traits. The game is beautiful and unique, and the gameplay feels rewarding. It's no wonder that this game is so beloved and has influence on so many games after it. It's a great game. I suggest you try it out if you haven't, and it belongs in the S tier. Lonely Survivor and survivorio were released a few days apart. Lonely Survivor was released on August 4th, only a few days before survivorio on August 9th, 2022. They've both had great success, reaching over 1 million in revenue each month since their release. Lonely Survivor has 5 heroes with unique skills. Each hero can be leveled up to increase their stats. You can also equip and upgrade equipment, as well as upgrade a talent tree to permanently increase stats. There are 4 different game modes: a campaign where you battle waves of monsters, a magic tower mode where you survive against more waves of monsters, a cow trial where you challenge fully armed cows to collect rewards, and a rainbow trial where you brutally murder unicorns for rewards. The game looks great, the skills are sometimes visually stunning, and there's definitely more of a roguelike feel to this game than the others. It's fun and well maintained, so it's going in the B tier. Undead City feels and looks more like an arcade game than anything else on this list, and that isn't meant as an insult. Undead City is fun, it just reminds me of being at the arcade as a child. Undead City has 6 unique heroes, including 5 premium heroes with their own skills, such as Thor, who can summon a thunderbolt. There are pets like Clank, who can fire rockets, and equipment to improve your stats and skills. In addition, you can permanently buff your stats like movement speed by unlocking artifacts or talents. The game has 3 different game modes: a campaign mode with chapters where you go up against waves of zombies and bosses, a PvP mode where you fight against other players and zombies, and an event mode with different types of games, including one where you kill zombie pizza delivery drivers and steal their pizza. There was also a Halloween event where you collected pumpkins for prizes. As I keep saying, this game is fun, but it has a few bugs that need to get worked out. For example, I found it impossible to get past chapter 5 at one point. One of the zombies just wouldn't die. Hopefully they take care of this soon, so until then, this game is in the C tier. 20 Minutes Till Dawn might be the most unique game on the list. It's the only landscape game. It's the only game you play with 2 hands. You can control the movement of your character with one joystick and the weapon with the other. And it's the only game that costs money. It's currently $2.99 in the Google Play Store. In addition, it might also be the only game that works effectively with a controller, and the only game without a shop. Once you make the initial purchase, there's nothing left to buy. There are 7 heroes with unique skills, including Shanna, who can re-roll upgrades once per level, and 7 different weapons, including a revolver. You can unlock other heroes by obtaining coins, and the way you do that is by playing in one of the 2 game modes. There is a 10-minute quick play mode where you can gain XP faster, and a 20-minute standard mode, which is double the fun. The gameplay here is very unique. Like holding a baby, it requires 2 hands. One hand controls the movement of your character, and the other hand controls the trigger and aim of your weapon. During a battle, you are tasked to fight off waves of monsters and bosses, and win or lose, you're going home with coins that can be used to purchase new heroes, weapons, and runes. This is a well put together game with a premium feel. It has different game mechanics in comparison to other games, which makes me forget that I'm playing a mobile game. 20 Minutes Till Dawn is going in the S tier. Project Clean Earth is described as having a roguelike and hack and slash style of gameplay with retro pixel graphics. The gameplay is undoubtedly different than others on this list. It feels adventurous and sometimes like a third-person shooter. In Project Clean Earth, Earth has been contaminated with radiation. It's been infested by some of the ugliest monsters I've ever seen, and we play as Bernard, a robot, described as humanity's ultimate weapon. To make Bernard stronger, you can obtain different chips, like this one that increases Bernard's evasion rate. Build Bernard a new body, equip chipsets, and equip drones like the laser drone that shoots a laser at the weakest enemy. Project Clean Earth has 2 game modes, at least 2 game modes that I can see. A campaign mode with chapters and a gem mine. In the campaign mode, you fight against waves of monsters and bosses. You can select chipsets to improve Bernard's stats and weapons during battles, such as Rocket Punch, a rocket that deals AoE damage. You can also uncover hidden locations like underground bunkers and discover artifacts for additional buffs. In the gem mine, you fight against waves of ugly monsters, I'm talking about hideous monsters, and loot gems. It's pretty much the same thing as campaign mode, but the monsters are creepier. The location is hell-like, and you can get more gems. Although I think this is one of the most creative games in the genre, I'm putting it in the B tier because it lacks content and activity like community events. You're essentially just playing the campaign over and over again, which isn't a bad thing. That's pretty much what you're doing in all Reverse Bullet Hell games, but there's really no incentive to progress. That's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to check out any of these games, they'll be linked in the description of this video. If you have any questions or want to share other Reverse Bullet Hell games or roguelike games, leave a comment. Smash like, subscribe, and I'll see you later.